So hello again, it's Monday evening, it's Monday Racing League time. After last week's beautiful sprint race in Interlagos, Brazil, we head over to Saudi Arabia, to Jeddah, an amazing street circuit, very fast, high-speed turns and so on. And next week we stay more or less in the same speed. We go to the Temple of Speed, to Monza, to Italy. Now let's go to the track figures. We have 25 laps in total. We have 27 corners, 11 to the right, 16 to the left. Total track length of 6.1 kilometer and total race distance of 154.4 kilometers. And the current MRL track record held by Dergaret out of season 6 is a 1:28.248. Now let's have a quick look to the driver standings. Salt is still leading, very comfy with 127 points ahead of Yo-Yo. On P3 we have New, the teammate from Yo-Yo Dergaret. On P4 Berra, on P5 Tomasito, on P6 Spaghetti, P7 Aroble, P8 Wolfrin, 9 Gianbartolomeo and 10 the second Ferrari of Ripster. Now let's also have a quick look to the team standings. Now Haas is leading with 154 points, 1 point ahead of McLaren on P2. On P3 we have Ferrari, on P4 Aston Martin, 5 Red Bull, 6 Williams, 7 Alpine, 8 V-Carb Racing Bulls, on P9 Mercedes and on P10 Kick Sauber. Now let's go for some serious action, high-speed action here in Jeddah. Let's go to qualifying. I'm just still preparing. So the first cars went out. Let's go for Navaf. Let's show the details. Everybody on soft tires for sure. Enable the telemetry data. And enable the light data as well, the full track map. That's it. Let's go for the qualifying. Abe Seinhausen. How is life there? Did you enjoy the vacation? Hopefully yes. Nothing else to expect. Now also the webcam is working. Cheers. Back to work. So it's an easy Monday evening watching MRL. Hopefully enjoying. Let's go to the cockpit cam. Wow. Close one with the Mercedes there, close to rear end. Let's have a look on the time boards. Picard and Frank Tank invalidated the laps as I see. Currently the fastest man on track is Navaf, driving in the Red Bull today. 17 drivers, yeah. High speed, 320 kilometers an hour. Beautiful turns here. And here we will see many overtakes happening into the last corner. The Verstappen corner now down to the finish line. So we do have a first time on the board. It's a 1:28.0. Let's go to Berra. 127.787 currently with a double Red Bull. Yeah, a front row, Red Bull front row. Tomasito 128.7. Who else? Gianbartolomeo, let's go to him. Looks like he's still warming up the tires. Let's have a quick look from the outside. Let's go to Yo-Yo. He is, yeah, not too slow. Now the final turn. What can he achieve today? Hopefully everything is sorted out with the game. Last week he had problems, restarted the game 3 times or 6 times, and now currently going for position 3. Let's go to Luke. His new driver joined today in the last corner. What is his first time on the board in the MRL? It's 130.3. Now let's go to the Aston Martin of Arobla. Well, it's not a hot lap, he's preparing his tires. In this case, let's go to Gianbartolomeo again. He goes for 129.0. P5. Let's have a look to the teammate from Gianbartolomeo to Chisa. Valletta is a beautiful track. I really like it. The barriers are close, but lots of fun to drive. A really crazy track. 330 kilometers an hour now, the last turn. Up to the start finish line. 132.6 on his board. Let's have a look what the Haas of Degaret can do. Or what the Degaret in the Haas can do. Let's turn it around. Because the cars are equal performance. Wow! Crazy. A little twitch on the exit, but now to the start finish line. Is he going for the front row with a double Red Bull? Row number 1, row number 2 is currently in the hands of the Haas team, with Yo-Yo on P3 and Degaret on P4. Spaghetti still preparing his sires, so in this case, let's have a quick look to Samuku's ride. He's on a push lap, sees the Ferrari in front from Spaghetti. Going out of the way. Teammates. Samuku and Roble. Now the final turn. He surely doesn't help Samuku. Where is he ending up? Currently on P8. Five place grid penalty collision with Samuku. Okay. Well, the collision model in this game isn't the best one. There was a slight touch from Samuku on the rear end from Roble, but I haven't seen any touch from Spaghetti's side. But yeah, Spaghetti has to live with this one, with 5 place grid penalty. Let's go to position 5 to Tomasito. He's one of the Grand Prix winners in this Season 8 in the MRL. His first win in the MRL. Last week we had also first win for the Aston Martin of Roble. Tomasito jumps up to P4. Go to player 13 to Osman Sedat. As you can see, we are halfway through the season. We are racing today round number 8 of 16. Next week we are doing more or less the same pace as today. Full speed in Monza, the Temple of Speed in Italy. Beautiful track with not too many corners. Today we have 27 corners. But many of them go full throttle. Osman Sedat hasn't enabled the ERS battery usage. He's driving without battery usage. I think he just forgot. You still see it's 100%. nicely given space from the Alpine. Wolverine has been a little bit slower in the first sector, but improved on the second sector with a 28.9. And we're gonna have a purple sector from Yo-Yo. Let's go to him after Wolverine has finished. Currently sitting on P10. Where is he ending up? Can he jump up the grid? Stays on P10. Now let's go to Yo-Yo. Purple sector 1, green sector 2. Now it counts the last turn. Can he jump up a little bit? P3, and we just missed a Roble jumping up to P2. Nice one. Let's go to Gianbartolomeo. Some statistics from Gianbartolomeo. 6 races, 1 top 5 and 6 top 10 positions. That has been very close with the Aston Martin there. 5 place, grid penalty for Samuku. Gianbartolomeo on P7. Now we're gonna have Tomasito with the purple sector 1 but yellow sector 2. If we sit in his car, we can also show some statistics from Tomasito. He attended 5 races, had already a win, 2 top 3 positions, 3 top 5 positions and 4 top 10. So Tomasito is a very fast driver. He's jumping up to P4. Who else is improving? We see Berra improving as well. Degret. Let's go quickly to Degret. Now in the final sector, Berra improves to a purple sector 2, but now let's stick with Degret. Is he jumping up the order? I think he has 2 green sector times. He jumps up to P5. Now let's see what Berra can achieve. Is it pole? Currently it is pole, and he improves by a half a second again. It's a 127.2, that's surely pole, nobody else is driving. What a time from Berra, a 127.299. A half a second clear of the Aston Martin from a Roble. And it's a small gap to Yo-Yo on P4, we have now off P5 Degret. P6 Salty 7 Tomasito Spaghetti receives the 5 place grid penalty. Frank Tank on P9. Gianbartolomeo on 10. Zomuku also 5 place grid penalty on P11. Yeah. Where we've been, Zomuku P11 plus 5 positions. Picard on P12. Then we're gonna have Wolverine on P13, Ripster on P14, Osman Sedat on 15, Luke on P16 and GZ on P17. So we're gonna go again one more time for the warm up for the formation lap. How it's pronounced correctly. Hopefully everybody selected the correct setup and the tire choice. Let's quickly have a look. We had 2 drivers on hard tires and 3 drivers on soft tires. Just quickly need to disable something. I don't know Shepherds, but he just joined the league. Or let's say the race. Hopefully he's not able to join into a car and race here in the Monday Racing League. Just a random driver, it looks like. And Shepard is leaving. Sobera stays on hard tires. Let's go again for Navav. So one more start. Time to quickly refill the beer and take a little nip of it. And then we're gonna go with the red lights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. Out the way we go. Let's go racing here in Jeddah. Beautiful start from Navav. We're gonna have a 2, 3, 4 Red Bull and Wolfram DNFing. What happened there? And Tomasito ending up on P15 currently. Quickly check the position changes, 6 positions, loss of Salty. Tomasito also retiring a position loss from his side. And we got a safety car. We're gonna have a safety car right after the start. Yeah. That's the tricky stuff in tracks like this. If it's very narrow, if the barriers are very narrow, and then yeah, somebody is crashing and coming back to the track and maybe not ghosted, then you have a big carnage here. In Jeddah as well, in Azerbaijan, Baku, and in Monaco for sure. Monaco is a different track, lots of low speed. Here we have the other way around, lots of high speed. I just wrote a text message from Tomasito. His force feedback has been gone. See you guys next week. See you in Monza, Tomasito. And maybe a little bit boring to watch, San Nelson. I think for everybody it's more or less boring also for the drivers. Hopefully we have some beautiful racing afterwards, after the safety car. We see that Solti and Sumuko went for a pit stop. They are now on new hard tires, driving on P13 and P14 currently. Closing up to the field. So Roble has again the chance to win the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. It's one of his most loved tracks as well. Qatar and Jeddah are the strongest tracks of Roble. It looks pretty weird to have an Aston Martin on P1, then two Red Bull cars. And behind the Red Bull, two Haas cars. As you know, Haas is leading the team championship with 1 point ahead of McLaren. Then we are from P3 Ferrari. Might be some very good points for the Haas team if they end up, if they finish the race today. They end up in the points, both cars. But as you remember, Solti already pitted, so he has a slight advantage. Maybe then they can go to the end of the race. 22 laps now on hard tires, it's doable. Now the safety car is going in and we can have a restart. After the safety car, a rolling start in this case. Let's go to Navaf's view. Now Roble already went. Navaf is closing the gap but stays behind the Roble. No carnage. Everything more or less safe. No damage for any driver at the moment, all good. Just a safe restart. So he's going for an overtake on Osman Serhat. Just managed to overtake. There is already a 2-second gap to look in front. And behind we see Samuku is fighting with Osman Sedat as well. Side by side, beautiful racing from these two drivers. Let's go to the helicopter camera. Samuku still behind now. I think he's able to overtake into the last corner. He managed to be in front. Yes, he's now in front of Osman Sedat. And DRS enabled. Now Osman Sedat is coming back. Now the inside line for Osman Sedat, giving space but better traction for Samuku. Next turn on the left. Samuku, a brave man. Beautiful turns here from Samuku. And here we're gonna have some fights between Rivster and Picard. And in front Navaf overtook Aroble. But let's keep on this battle between the Ferrari and the Alpine. That was a big corner cut from Rivster. Already 2 warnings for him. Our fastest lap of 1:31.164 from Degret. Picard, with the help of DRS, is overtaking now Rivster into turn 1. Frank Tank gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Let's go to the front. You see the 2 Red Bull drivers side by side. Behind still the 2 Haas drivers with Yo-Yo and Degret. And just behind them we see the reigning champion Spaghetti driving on position 6. Navaf is overtaking Aroble. Just before the DRS detection point. Now Aroble should have DRS. I see how fast he's approaching, and behind we see Yo-Yo is going for an overtake attempt on Berra. Is he able to overtake? No, Navaf is going to P2. Let's hit into the car from Berra. Different lines from the 2 Red Bull drivers now. Navaf is going on to the inside of that corner and is overtaking his teammate Berra in the Red Bull. If they're fighting, Aroble has been able to drive away 1.3 seconds already. 1.2, 1.3. Gap stays more or less the same now. And behind we see some fights between the Ferrari and Yo-Yo. And we see a 3 wide, and Dergaret is going for a double overtake on to position 2. What an overtake from Dergaret. Now going on a hunt for Aroble, 0.8, 0.9 seconds gap between him and Aroble. Beautiful camera angle here. And Samuko is on a hunt. Samuko is on a hunt for Salty. A little bit more than a half a second gap between these two drivers. In front, it's very close between, still between the top 5 drivers. Everybody within a second gap, and then is able to overtake with the help of DRS. Now Roble is going for P1, P2 for Navaf, and P3 for Dergaret. So if you're the lead car on that straight and don't have any DRS, then yeah. We go back 2 positions. Taking a lot of curb there. With the help of DRS, is he going for an overtake? Yes, he went for an overtake on that corner. What an overtake from Nava. Also very brave man. You need to have big balls to overtake there. Let's go to the outside view, 2 wides and a Ferrari in the mix. We see Berra now on P1. Now an overtake attempt from Dergaret. Better go to the outside view. Navaf stays ahead of Dergaret. And the Roble went for pit, he went for hard tires. Currently driving at position 9. The gaps are getting a little bit bigger, as we see 1.3 seconds, 0.9, 0.6 seconds, and we have a battle here between the Aston Martin of Samuku and the Ferrari from Reebster, and just behind we see Salty, the current leader in the standings. Now Salty is staying behind at the detection point. Now he's having DRS. Also Reebster is having DRS. Might be... No, Salty has no DRS. Wow. Oh, close, 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 close. But everything safe. I can see that Roble is close to 3/10 slower than Berra and Navaf currently. Well, he has new hard tires, and the other ones, well, Berra has 10 laps old hard tires, and Navaf has 10 laps old medium tires. Wow. Crazy driving style from Sumuku. And Salty, of course. Let's go to Cheesehead. He wrote something that it is his last race here in the Monday Racing League. So let's give him some screen time, if it's his last race. I was going to say that he's going in. Now let's jump back to P3 Fish Baguette. He's able to go the pace of the two Red Bulls in front. Berra is having an insane pace already, 2 seconds gap between, and his teammate Navaf. It's getting bigger and bigger. It's 2.2 already. Integrate into pit. Or is he coming out? He's at the pit exit. He stays in front of his teammate Yo-Yo. You see on the dashboard that the times between Berra and the Roble are more or less the same. Well, as you can see, the racetrack is directly to the Red Sea on the right hand side. Beautiful racetrack. Now is Spaghetti going for an overtake attempt on Navaf, yes or no? He stays behind. 3.4 seconds already the gap between Berra and Navaf. So there are only 3 drivers left who need to pit. That's Barrow, Navav and Spaghetti, the top 3 drivers. And Salt and Smooko already on 12 laps, old hard tires. They will maybe go into pit at the later stage. Let's quickly also have a little weather update. I'm pretty sure that it's not starting to rain. It stays dry. Yes. So we're in lap 15, 10 laps to go. There are only 2 drivers in the grid who hasn't has any time penalties, or better said warnings. That's Arobla and Salty. Currently no warnings for them. Everybody else has at least 1 warning. And Arobla is going again for the fastest lap. Just overtook Salty now. Is he having the pace to drive to the end and winning the second race in the MRL? And Yo-Yo retiring, something happened to him. And we're gonna have again a safety car. Safety car number 2 for today. Might be a very good choice to go now in and stick with new medium tires. I'm pretty sure that Barra is going in and choosing the mediums as well. Well, Spaghetti needs to go on to the soft tires or the hard tires. So Barra is going in. No time penalty for speeding in pit lane, please. Yes, good boy. Also Spaghetti is coming in. I'm pretty sure also Robe is going in to stick with new medium rubber. Salt is coming in as well. Sumuku as well. Navav stays out. Begret is coming in as well. Yeah, more or less everybody's going into pit. What tires they chose? We have medium for Barra, soft for Spaghetti as well, soft 1 lap oil, soft for Navav. Then we have new medium rubber for Arobla. Softs on Salty's car as well, Sumuku and Degret. Picard is going on mediums, and Frank Tank surely also going for medium tires. And Osman Sedat looks like he stays out. Yes, he stays out. So guys, you have any predictions who's winning the race today? It's not an easy task, might be Berra or Roble. I'm just saying that because they are on the medium tires, and these tires are lasting for sure a little bit longer than the soft tires, and at the end of the race they have more pace than the soft tires from Spaghetti. Now I've sold to some point there that. But let's see, maybe also the soft tires are good enough to drive now 7 laps, 6 race laps, 1 more behind safety car, so that's 6 laps in the race. So the safety car is coming in this lap. Again, let's go this time for the view from Spaghetti at the restart on Berra. Again, a beautiful restart from the drivers, no carnage. Are we gonna have again a safety car? This time it's caused from Luke DNFing. Hopefully, yeah, it might be 2 laps again, safety car. Just as I said, no. Sorry guys, no carnage, everything's safe, and then somebody crashed and causing a new safety car. Well, anyway. I just quickly need to write something into the chat. Yeah. And they're writing funny stuff into the chat. Well, funny. I'm pretty happy if this ends. This race is ending soon. Yeah. It's surely not the best race we had in the NRL. But safety cars could happen, and as always is, if there is a slide or something, you damage your car, then yeah. Straight away we got a safety car. It's surely not the best game, this F124. Related to this kind of stuff, we will also see the like safety car on top left for the rest of the race, I think. Even if the safety car came in, even this is not correctly programmed by Codemasters. As long as it's fun, yeah, all good. And surely we're gonna have a better race next week in Monza, Italy. Also very fast track and yeah, a little bit more runoff area. Not too close barriers like here. Well, normally it's 2 laps. If there is no car too far behind the queue, then it should be 2 laps. Now this lap the safety car should come in. Yeah, God bless safety car in this lap. Now let's have a final ride. The final 4 laps of the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix in Jeddah. Race number 8 of season 8. Barra already went, and I'm pretty sure he can go into turn 1 as leader. Spaget stays behind on P2. Nothing happened so far. We have 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings for Ripster in the Ferrari. Well, let's see the beautiful turns here from Roble. Was a little bit glitch from Navaf. Wow, wow, wow. A little touch from Navaf's car to a Rob's car. With 130.1 fastest lap point goes to Barra. At the moment, our DRS is enabled. Lap 23. As I see Salty fighting with Frank Tank. And Degaret behind. Two cars are overtaking Sumoku. Sumoku has soft rubber. Let's see if it's okay to drive to the end with these tires. We just missed out the Robes overtake on Navaf. But we have here a very tight battle between 4 drivers. They go 4 wide into turn 1. Stop it, guys, stop it, stop it, stop it. Wow. Crazy, crazy. Nice driving. Now it's time for the Haas drivers. We saw there now Alpine going, had a little Spinala, and now ending up on P12 in lap 24. So one more lap. After this one, then we got a winner. Looks like it's Barra, and then a Roblen Spaget. Let's quickly check again the tires. We have the medium runners in front. We're gonna have many soft rubbered car. Sumoku still fighting with Picard and Assault in front. And as long they fight, Degaret has a nice 0.6 seconds gap. He will survive until the end of the straight, I'm pretty sure. Unless he has a 2 empty battery. Oh, yeah, he survives. But the race is not over yet. Well, it's pretty important for the Haas team that they finish at least one car ahead of Solt, because the other Haas car from Yo-Yo is DNF'd for, and now they're leading the Constructor Championship, and if Degret is finishing in front of Solti, then they still lead and go into leader of the Constructors into Monza. Do we see some action here between Roble, Spaghetti and Navav? Is Roble able to keep his position too? Pretty close one, pretty close one. Who has more ERS? Is it? There was a slight contact between the Red Bull and Spaghetti. So we're gonna have a winner. It's a Roble, not a Roble, it's Farah ahead of a Roble and then Navav. Spaghetti finishing on P4, then we have Solti. On P6, Degret. Solti managed to overtake Degret, so McLaren is going into leader of the constructors to Monza. Then we have Samuko on P7, Picard on 8, Osman Sedat on 9, Ripster on 10. On 11 we have Picard, and on 12 we have GZ. So again, the results, Berra P1 with the fastest lap of 1:29.9 ahead of Roble. Then we have on P3 Navav, Spaghetti on P4, Solti 5, Degret 6, 7, Samuko 8, Picard 9, Osman Sedat 10, Ripster, Frank Tank on 11, GZ 12, and then we have some DNFs with Luke, Yo-Yo, Tomasito and Wolfrin. And quickly check the incidents here. There was it. Now let's go for some interviews as always. I'll just quickly change the screen. So, let's see. We have Navav on P3. Close that one. Go into live channel. So we have P3 Navav, again a podium. Yeah.
Yes, hey.
A nice one. Again a podium. Seems like you like to drive in the Monday Racing League and maybe also going for the title. There's still eight races to go.
Yeah, well, if I'm consistent, maybe I have a shot. Why not?
Yeah, it's always able to win the title. We only have the half of the season done so far. What do you think? What's your words of today's Grand Prix? It wasn't too funny for me.
It was funny. A lot of safety cars, like 3 safety cars, I think.
Yeah.
It ruined the race a bit, but it was a fun 4 laps at the end. It was good.
Yeah, and you had an amazing fight with Spaghetti as well at the end. I'm not sure if there has been some contact with you and Spaghetti.
No, there was no contact. He just had a snap at the exit.
Was it just a snap?
He
Okay.
was, yeah, he dive bombed a robo for P2, and then I just took the wide line and got P3.
And then he didn't have any traction, so that's why he
Yeah.
lost out, ending up on P4. Yeah, by the way, how is your name correctly pronounced? Is it Nawaf or?
It's Nawaf.
Nawaf.
The W. Yes, like that.
Nawaf.
Yeah.
Okay, I try to
Well,
keep in
You
mind.
can call me whatever. It's fine.
All good. You know who is meant if I say Nawaf? All good.
Yeah.
So you're living in Bahrain or you're
Yeah,
driving?
I'm living there.
Cool. What time is it?
Yeah.
Is it
Right now, take a guess.
2 o'clock in the morning?
No, 11 p.m.
What?
Almost.
11 p.m.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yes, 2 hours ahead of EU time.
Okay, only 2 hours. I thought it's
Yeah.
much more. How is the
Yeah.
weather there in Bahrain? Pretty hot, I
It's
think.
really hot. Yeah. 38 degrees today.
Oh, better you
It's
than
normal
me.
day.
Just a normal day. Okay. So you like Monza next week? You like the track? Also a speedy track?
I'm not slow in Monza. Yeah, I'm quick. Let's hope for a win at least. I got screwed up twice now by a safety car.
Okay.
Brazil and here.
So-
As soon as I pit, it comes out.
Yeah.
The next race I won't pit. I'll pit on the last lap.
And always just make use of the many safety cars we have and virtual safety cars. Hopefully next week we have no safety car or maximum
I
one.
hope.
Let's see. There is a
I
nice
hope
turn. Turn
Yeah.
one, always a big carnage at the start, but let's keep fingers crossed that there is no carnage and have a good race next week. So, any last words from your side to fans, family, friends?
Let's see in Monza if I win.
Yeah, we will see. Take care, Navav, and thank you again
You
for
too.
driving. See you next week.
Yep.
Bye bye.
See you next week.
Take care. Oh, nice. Only 2 hours difference between Central Europe and Bahrain. Beautiful. I thought it's 2 a.m. But, anyway, now let's go for Arobla. Arobla, nice podium again. P2, but the safety cars fucked up your race. How you feel?
I'm happy I salvaged P2. But I'll be honest, I wouldn't be lying if I said I wasn't angry, because I felt like that was a race that I'm not saying I definitely would have won it, but there was a much better chance of me winning that race. So yeah, mixed feelings, I think. But in the end, P2, I can't really complain, I guess.
Yeah, P2 is always a nice result, of course. P2 is the first loser, but you had many podiums, one win, and I'm pretty sure there is another win. There is also Qatar coming soon, and I know you like Qatar. And
Yeah,
I pretty like to see you racing against Nawaf, and yeah, I think he likes Qatar as well. Let's see.
yeah, it'll be a good fight. In the last week in another league, I grand slammed ahead of Noah and Vera, so Qatar would be good fun. But as for today, I mean, I don't know. The pace on the hards was really nice. I set like 2 fastest laps in a row. Noah came up behind me, and Joyce and Vera would have put, because Vera was like 18 seconds ahead.
Yeah.
I think it's like a 20-second pit loss, so they would have come up behind me, so I would have been in P1 without a safety car. And then I think, yeah, Bear on his mediums, it would have been a fight probably just between me and him. But I think it would have been I would have had a bigger chance of potentially winning, because I would have stayed in his DRS even if he passed me, most likely. So there was always that chance. Whereas when I was P4 on the restart with Nawaf and Andreas on softs, I was like, yeah, this isn't going to be easy. And then obviously everyone behind me was on softs as well. But I was surprised the fact that I had good pace. I stuck. I dropped Zolti and then able to pass Andres and Noah, and then I managed to defend the P2. So I'm happy with the race. I think I maximized what I could, to be honest.
Yeah, of course. So
I'm just like, I really wanted to win. I thought I could have had a chance of fighting for it. So well.
You know what? In season 9, I think we also have Jeddah, so there is another chance to win Jeddah. And of course, next week Monza, also a very fast track. I think you also like it. If you like Jeddah, then you also like Monza, don't you?
I don't mind Monza. I don't mind it. The thing is, it's just straight line DRS trains everywhere. So
it feels like
qualifying will be important.
Feels like only 3 corners or something. There are some more corners.
Yeah, literally. It's 3 chicanes and straights, and that's it.
Yeah.
So,
well,
it'll be a good fight for sure. But we'll see.
Yeah, and hopefully not too many safety cars next week. Today we have 3 safety cars, and
I know.
Yeah.
Even in the first race before it went all crazy, there was even a safety car then. So I don't know. There was a safety car on the first lap, right? Wasn't there?
Yeah.
Even that one, I was so angry on the voice chat because I pulled about 1.5 seconds, and then everyone behind me was 3 wide in turn 2. So I was thinking it's perfect safety car then, and then another 2 as well. It just doesn't help, does it?
Yeah, doesn't help for having a good race and having a good strategy and so on. But this could happen, and
Yeah.
Let's see what happened next week. So, any last words from your side to fans, family, rivals, to Bera, to Nawaf?
Yeah, listen, good fighting with those 2. A good fight with Andreas on the last lap. We both kept it clean. Like, unfortunately for him, he didn't get on the podium, but yeah, I guess good haul of points, good pace, and yeah, we just try and continue it. I think the form has been alright this season, so yeah, onwards and upwards hopefully.
Yeah, good to hear. And hopefully you're driving next week as well in Monza?
I should be, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I will be.
Cool. So you'll see you next Monday. Take care and a happy week.
Take care, Maggie. Have a good week as well.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Now again, Bera is winning another Grand Prix. This time it's Jeddah. How are you feeling, Bera?
Yes, I feel good, relieved, because it was very stressful in the beginning, but it got sorted out.
And of course you had today a better race than last week. Last week you missed some pace in Japan. No, Japan was 1 week earlier. And now you're back on the top step. What about the strategy? Why you took the hard tires?
I did a race yesterday and it worked out very good because I knew the mediums was very fast in the end. So I just had to stick with the slow tire in the beginning.
Okay, then you plan to go onto mediums and not to soft at the end?
Yes.
So hard medium, okay.
Yep.
Why not softs? Are the softs so bad on this track?
Because they drop off very quick. Mediums is faster.
Okay, that's why the 2 medium runners, you and the Roble, went
Yes.
for the top step P1 and P2. What about next week? It's Monza time, Temple of Speed. Hopefully you like it.
No, worst track I think. But let's see how I do.
Yeah, it's as I said, it's funny to watch if there is no safety car and so on, and especially
Yeah, it's so boring with safety car.
turn 1, turn 2, and the next chicane. Yeah, might be a little bit carnage. Hopefully no safety car and everybody goes safe through lap 1. But let's see. So you don't like Monza. What about after Monza? We have Imola. It's better for you, I think.
I think it's better, yes, but still a tricky track.
Yeah, it's pretty pretty tricky.
Lots of warnings to get.
Yeah,
Track limits.
but no penalties. No time penalties.
Well, that's my specialist. I'm a specialist
With taking time
on getting
penalties.
penalties. Yeah.
Yeah. Just drive a little bit slower then you don't get time penalties.
I almost got one today as well.
Yeah, I saw. I have every warning on the dashboard, and I thought
The
so.
last lap I was holding back so much.
Yeah, but you still won with an amazing pace here in Jeddah. Yeah. Any last words from your side to fans, family, friends, to Arodle, to Nawaf, to Spaghetti, to somebody else?
Incredible driving from now off today, and I'll see you next week.
Cool. So thank you, Bera, for driving, and
Thank
see you
you.
next week. Take care.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, that was it for today, for today's race. Let's see what happened next week in Monza. I'm going into there with mixed feelings after 3 safety cars today, and yeah, I'm praying a little bit to have no safety cars, no carnage in lap 1, turn 1 in Monza, but let's see, and we believe it will be a very good race next week. Also again, Monday. See you then. Have a great week. Take care, guys. And thanks for watching again. Bye-bye.